Tonight in Washington, President Trump continues pushing back against a federal judge he says is stonewalling his immigration agenda. His Justice Department spent the day in court arguing against the temporary restraining order issued after the use of the Alien Enemies Act to deport more than 200 people to a prison in El Salvador without any due process. As Christine Frizzell reports, the White House is making clear their mass deportation effort will continue.
The Trump administration calling this flight the first of many from the United States to Venezuela, part of a mission to return undocumented immigrants to their home countries.
They're not immigrants. They're illegal aliens who are committing the most violent crimes you can imagine on Americans.
The flight was coordinated with Honduras, where it also stopped to allow deportees to change planes, and occurred despite prior condemnation from the Venezuelan government. About another flight, the video of which has now been seen around the world, filled mostly with Venezuelan nationals flown by the U.S. to a prison in El Salvador.
Hasta que logremos.
Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro calling it kidnapping, concentration camp, humiliation, violations of national and international laws, since they were denied any chance to prove they were not, in fact, criminals or gang members, as the White House alleges, using the Alien Enemies Act to deport them, prompting a federal judge to issue a temporary restraining order.
Donald Trump is a lawless, angry man. He thinks he should be king. He thinks judges should just listen to him.
Trump also adding Venezuela to a list of countries who will be tariffed on April 2nd as he continues his campaign to try to discredit the judge, posting conflict of interest, suggesting bias from Judge Boasberg, who appeared in this photo next to Doug Emhoff, the husband of former Vice President and Trump opponent Kamala Harris. As Republicans in Congress now say they'll hold a hearing on Judge Boasberg next week. We are learning another layer of President Trump's mass deportation plan involves a new controversial partnership between Immigration and Customs Enforcement and the IRS. The tax agency reportedly set to share information that has previously always been kept secret, names and addresses of people who paid taxes but are in the country illegally. I'm Christine Frizzell reporting.